epically difficult to make, like 1 in 256 of the odds. I really want from you a yellow belly lace. Yeah. I've never made another one that's even close to looking like this.
Are you serious?
I've never done the pairing.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good day. Man, I can't tell you guys how excited I am. Well, one, I have a really good friend that's over here. Two, he came over here to do a little shopping. Three, I'm always gonna pick his brain. But man, how cool is it when you actually have Justin Kobylka stop by to do, you know, a little shopping, you know?
I'm excited. Dude, doing some really awesome snakes.
Dude, I'm excited, man, because, you know, like, you go to your place and it's like, you know, dude, like Toys R Us. Remember back in the day, Toys R Us? Do you remember those?
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah, but, you know, now we're playing with snakes. So, Justin, real quick, do you want to show off? You know, well, if you haven't seen it yet, Justin already has his vlog out there on what he purchased. We're going to just show a little bit of stuff here because we're going to go through other stuff.
Let's look at them.
But, yeah.
So we have these two insane, actually 1.2 insane quad heads. Okay, so this is quad. That means you have 4 heterozygous genes in this, and you read this. You did from Sunset Clown, right?
Sunset Clown to a Dreamsicle, yeah.
Yeah. So this is quad het for Lavender Pied Sunset Clown, which is going to be epically difficult to make, like 1 in 256 of the odds. But the cool thing is, and a lot of people don't understand this, is it helps your odds if you do more and more recessives in there. You may have a hard time getting the quad, but you're going to get lots of double recessives and lots of cool mixes along the way. And it'll be a lot of fun to grow these up.
Now, Justin, are these some of the most expensive normals you've purchased?
I think they might be right up there for sure. I've sold some normals this expensive. I don't think I've ever bought any, but that shows how much I trust you on the genetics, because that's really, you're paying thousands of dollars for snakes that look like a $30 Petco snake. Yeah, right.
It's crazy, man.
Of course, it's a little prettier looking. They're actually really golden and nice, but that's what they're carrying that gives them all their value, and that's a lot of trust.
And so what else? What about the visual?
There's a really cool visual here. Okay, so look at this thing. This is Mandarin Mojave Calico Hypo Het Clown, right?
Yes.
So it's 100%. Visual recessive, 100% Het Clown, Mandarin Calico, and Hypo. Of course, Hypo, I said that already. Look how epic that snake is.
And you know, you guys, we actually have a funny story about this. Whoa. But we're not going to talk about it right now. You have to go check Justin's video so you can hear about the story, how he came across this snake. It's actually pretty funny, man. But, you know, it's so funny. Usually she's not that upset. It's like, it almost seems like your mahogany Pompeii that I got from you, remember? I
think she heard us talking about taking her away.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful snake.
Love that. Let's look at some clutches though, man.
Yeah. So, you know, when Justin's he was already here for a while. He's looking at some stuff, you know, and seeing Justin, you know, tell me, hey man, put my name down on this. Put my name on, so I want something from this. I mean, you know, I'm always like that with him. I always bug him, you know, what's gonna have this, when's he gonna hatch that. But to have him over here and be excited on some of the stuff that I'm making, well, they actually come from him, so it's kind of like you made it anyways. Yeah,
I do it all the time though. Where I'll sell an awesome animal to a customer, and then they start making the stuff I wish I had made or could make, you know. Because so that's just how it goes. It end up being my customers' best customers. That's really cool.
Yeah. So what got your eye that you were just like, dude, okay, man, I need to, you know, like grab some stuff from this.
All right, let's look at 4 clutches. The first one is that lace.
Okay.
Check that out. So I think I did sell you this girl, didn't I?
Yeah.
Initially. So yellow belly lace het clown, which is epic female, because the lace project in the clown it's one of the most exciting projects for me that I'm really excited about. But then you took and you leveraged it with something special you'd gotten, which is that clown sunset, right? So I really want from you a yellow belly lace. I mean, clown het sunset. Obviously, you got to keep one for yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But if you get enough odds, I would love to take the most epic thing from this clutch that you let go. It's insane. So,
oh, you want to go to the army one? Because I know that's the one that you know.
Let's look at the army one. Okay, so this thing.
Top one. That's just a regular clown.
Okay, so this snake you got from me as well is Super Inchy Jungle Woma Leopard Het Clown. And look at it, just that crazy pattern. Like at the time I made her, I thought, I'm gonna make more of these so I can let one go. Yeah. I've never made another one that's even close to looking like this.
Are you serious?
I've never done the pairing, did not hit right.
Yeah, because I got this at your old facility. That was a long time ago. I saw her and I was like, dude, you should call that the army snake.
I wish I'd made a bunch more. So this is Super Inchy. So you put this to red stripe, yellow belly, spot nose clown, right? So we get Inchy into the Pompeii stuff. You get leopard, which makes Batman's. And then, of course, the Jungle Woman, which gives this really cool pattern reduction, especially with the spot nose. I'm really looking forward to seeing this clutch and seeing what you get out of this girl.
Dude, now I'm super excited, man.
Yeah. So check out this perfect spiral. It's like the perfect storm, like a hurricane. Look at that. But it's not a hurricane, it's a bongo. Man, these names are really confusing.
Yeah.
So bongo, I don't really have hardly any bongo. I've made a couple bongo clowns, but they always have other stuff in them, and I like what you're doing here because we're gonna get spot nose, yellow belly, red stripe. You can make a Pompeii version with the bongo instead of black pastel.
Right, yeah.
Essentially, you could.
Yeah.
So you come down to odds.
With the Pompeii though, don't you want to like throw in more dark jeans into it on that?
Yeah, but the bongo is a little dark. It's a little dark and aberrant, but you know what? That's the beauty of this is you just don't know until we see the babies. How good it can be.
What I'm curious about is because a lot of bongo stuff, you know, the head's just, you know, kind of looks like copper, you know. It takes the whole pattern stuff. Like I guess the spot nose will bring that back.
It's likely the spot nose will put the pattern back on the head. Really like this clutch. Really exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. So she's due on the 19th. So that's 2 more days. 2 more days.
Okay, so check out this awesome girl. This is Chocolate Hypo Desert Ghost, and you bred her. Let me get this right. To Black Pastel Clown Hypo Het Desert Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be hypos with black pastel and chocolate. Hopefully you'll get Desert Ghosts, and it'll be 100% het clown.
Yeah,
dude, that is.
And dude, last season she made me my prettiest snake that I've ever made. One of the prettiest snakes I ever made, and she left me a big clutch, man. 10 eggs. So
that's awesome.
Hopefully she could do that again.
This is a great example of how you just put together these pieces over time. You really don't know how you're going to use them. Like when you got her, you had no idea about this pairing. I'm sure.
Not at all. No.
And then later on, the male comes around, and suddenly all these opportunities open up, and the babies this thing makes are going to be so next level, and they're going to be the key to the next level after that. That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. I love these things, dude.
I love that.
So Justin, now that we're over here, man, you know, you're getting kind of like deep into the Sunset Project now, right?
Yep. Enjoying it a lot, and it's been awesome to start picking up some of those pieces now over time.
Yeah. So Justin actually jumped on some clutches that are not even whoa, they haven't even laid yet, but very interesting.
I'm just buying the eggs.
Yeah, pretty much. So what are your thoughts pretty much on the whole Sunset Clown stuff?
I think it's really just starting to take off. I think we're going to find all the combos that make sense. People like to kind of judge these projects based on what's existing. Like, is Sunset as good as Pied or Clown? Well, Sunsets, we've seen almost nothing from them.
Yeah.
If you took a regular Sunset and compared it to a regular Clown, well, a lot of people would choose that Sunset,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And so it has all this potential. We just haven't unlocked it yet, like we have with the other recessives.
You know what's funny? Shane from Small Town, you know him, right? So I saw him comment on something. It was so freaking perfect. So people were talking about, oh, the Sunset browns out, right? And he goes, why do you guys give the Sunset so much of browns? Like if a lot of the other snakes don't brown out on themselves, you know?
Right, Clowns brown out by themselves. That's why we add all these awesome genes to them, right? Pieds brown out. That's why we add all those awesome genes. We're not giving the Sunset the same opportunity. Come on.
Yeah. And I think hopefully, man, if the odds are, in our favor, we should. I mean, how cool would it be to make a Sunset Batman?
Dude, I would be like your first customer for that.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah, these are all my double head Sunset Clown. 2 of them are already in the incubator. We have 2 more that are going to go. And hopefully that ends up turning around now. But yeah, do you want to show some of them off real quick?
Yeah. So this one I think you actually did on a breeder loan with me.
Yes, and it was from your mail.
And she's going this year. Look at that, she's starting to swell up. Look how awesome that is.
Dude, it's so crazy, man. Like we hit this with her sister
your
at a perfect time.
Right. So she's in shed right now, but that's
relay shed.
That's your this is your Batman Sunset maker right there.
Yeah.
What's the name of that one gonna be?
Dude, I don't know. You're going to have to be good with the names, man. Every time I try to name something, people get mad.
You have to call it like the Bat Signal or something.
The Bat Signal. What's going to be the Bruce Wayne?
Man, I don't know. It's got to be like a... Man, I don't know.
You know something to me that I've always, I'm surprised it hasn't been made is so we were talking about this. Let me turn the camera around. So back in the day when, Batman first came out, he was gray and blue. Yeah. Right? How would the Batman Hypo look? Well, shouldn't that be the Bruce Wayne?
It should have a bluish look, yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Batman Hypo Desert Ghost. That's going to be the blue and gray one right there.
Are you going to make the Batman Desert Ghost?
Hopefully this year. We'll see.
Yeah, I want one of those. But Justin, again, man, I really appreciate you coming over here. Again, you always motivate me, just hearing, your insights on what you're doing and stuff like that. And then the feedback that you give me on these snakes. It's amazing, dude. Honestly, it's like, I know sometimes we start talking too much. We're going to get to do some filming. But it's always a pleasure having you here, man. I want to go...
part of your success, man. This is really epic what you guys have accomplished here. And your channel and your animals. And just to make stuff that's so great. It's really, really awesome to be part
again, man, I have to go to your place now and do some shopping.
Let's do it.
But again, as always, man, we appreciate all the support. Till next time, peace.